I'm Steven Sarikoff from Times Square Chronicles and Broadway World, and we're here at the Metropolitan Room. We're usually here for some tasteful musical offerings, but today we're going to taste some pretty good food because Bernie has a new menu. And we're with Maria von Nicolai from Le Cirque. We're very honored to have her here because she's kind of like an expert on music and food. And of course, Bernie, Joanne, and Eder, and we're going to all have a good time eating.
I like that.
So Bernie, this is very exciting.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about your new menu.
Well, what we try to do, as Steven said, is that you're an expert in food and music, so we took the two together and we created dishes with some innuendos about the cabaret community, which we love so much. And we actually, we're minimalists, so we don't have a very big menu. We have a very specific menu. It's a short menu, but it's enough to satisfy people. And we've been doing pretty well with them. And we've included some hot food now for the first time.
That's amazing. Already the music you have here is so wonderful, and the drinks, and now to have a little more variety of food. You can just make a whole evening of it and not go anywhere else for anything. Just stay here all the time. And I love your names. Can you read some of these names to the audience and show them the menu?
Sure, we have something called a chip duet. Which is, we have these incredible chips. These are the dip chips. They're really delicious. And they go very well with what we have is a tomato salsa. And it looks like we have, and a guacamole dish, yes. So, and that's pretty delicious. You want to tell the other couple things, honey?
Here we have the cheese cabaret. It has manchego chunk, brie and gouda with cheese crackers and breadsticks. And you have some dried fruit and grapes. You also have dates and celery.
This is great. I'm actually very honored to be on this panel and have a lot to live up to with the Le Cirque reputation of food professional. So look at the wonderful presentation of these dishes as well.
This is our Metropolitan. It's called the Metropolitan, and it's roulades of mozzarella with salami, Parma ham, and pepperoni, served with marinated artichoke hearts, stuffed grape leaves, cherry tomatoes, and olives with breadsticks.
Wow. And here it looks like we have a traditional cheese and fruit plate. Is this Parmesan and brie?
That was the Metropolitan.
That was the first one?
Yeah, she mentioned that. And that, go ahead.
That is the dip trio. We have a hummus, we have a baba ganoush, and we also have a roasted, a spinach and artichoke dip presented with celery, baby carrots, and pita.
So we've got delicious flavors here and health food all together. I think this is just an amazing array that and also the presentation is beautiful, which, as we know in the food business, always, once it's pleasing to the eye as it comes to the table, you've already started to get all your imagination going. And that, together with the music that Bernie offers here, I think we're already starting off to a great evening.
Well, I think Joanne might be bringing out our new dish that we're very excited about. That seems to be the most popular dish, and that's what we call the meatballs, or the meatball special.
That's great. I feel like getting the drummer down for a little drum roll as she's coming out.
It's got a great tangy tomato sauce with it, and she puts some basil on. It's really delicious. And it satisfies anybody's, hunger, especially during, a cabaret is about an hour and a half show. So most people don't want to have a big meal, but just enough to kind of nibble on.
Right. Exactly. That's why the way that you've chosen these dishes is perfect because, for example, I lived in Italy for 7 years, and the Italians, one thing I love about the way they drink, they always are eating or snacking a little something when they have anything to drink, and it keeps you from just getting completely buzzed right away, and it's a nice way to enjoy your wine more. So it's also called the aperitivo hour. There's your little Italian lesson for the day along with this. But so this is in that European style of having something to munch on while you're having your drink, and then if you want, you can still go out for a big dinner afterwards.
It looks like Riyadh just brought out a bruschetta medley, which is bruschetta bread topped with herb roasted tomatoes, cranberry chicken salad, and basil pesto. It's delicious. What can I say?
The colors look amazing too. Again, it's the presentation. It already starts as a beautiful piece of art coming out on the table. So now you just already start drooling, ready to try it.
We're in the business of art. I mean, music is art, and food is art, and just having that experience. It's really all about the experience. So it's not just listening to the music. It's the environment, the food, the service, and from A to Z.
Absolutely.
Well, I think there's been enough talking over here, and I want to taste. Hey, Bernie, I want to taste something. I mean,
Please, you know what?
I mean,
Stephen,
it's
you can
lovely to
taste-
look at, but
That's why I had to make the joke about you start drooling because you look at this food. You
I
say,
already
"I'm
stole a
hungry."
carrot
This is
from
one
that.
of my favorites.
That's the caprese.
That's your
in
favorite.
the
I think
KFC.
I've ordered that in the past.
I love it.
That was
That's
very
what
good.
we now call the caprese and the KFC. It actually, the presentation is different now.
Oh, you're the one that stole that carrot. Something was wrong with that plate. I knew somebody.
That's what you're going to have a breadstick when you have all of this?
I'm getting ready. Okay, what should I try first?
Try these. These are good.
Yeah, try one of the
Okay.
bruschettas.
This is pesto. You have
Chicken
bruschetta
salad.
and a chicken salad. Not for the vegans.
Ugh, taste this.
Would you like to try one?
Thank
This
you.
is this.
Thank you for that wonderful.
You know that I'm kidding.
I'm sorry, what was
Pesto. Did you try those?
No, I
Those are
Those
good.
are great.
The rolatinis.
Oh, I love those.
Yeah, they're
The
two different.
roulades. The roulades. Not the
We used to
roulades.
do this when I was growing up with my mom for little parties at home. Rolled cheese inside.
Would you like one?
I'm good, I'm good.
I've always enjoyed looking at food
Yeah.
almost as much as eating it because I mean, food it's a sensory experience.
Yes,
It's-
it is.
You know, because and besides the music,
Presentation.
which we have, the hearing part already
You're
taken
feeding
care
all
of,
the senses.
by making it look good, it makes you want to eat it, and after you eat it, it tastes even better. And having little bites, I think, is a perfect thing for a cabaret show.
Absolutely.
Because you really don't need a fork and knife for so many things.
Yeah.
You could just really pick it up and not lose the eyesight of the stage. So
Oh,
it's
my
really,
goodness.
so it really makes sense.
Absolutely. Look what we brought for you.
grape leaves?
Yes.
Yes.
God,
Oh,
You must try one.
wow,
They're very
Stuffed
good.
grape leaves and marinated artichoke hearts.
my goodness.
Yeah, you have a bit of everything here.